There's an interesting story about how Zakai and I became to be cousins. I was born Joslynn Lomavita in Arizona on the White Mountain Apache Reservation. I am Native American, Filipino, and Hawaiian. I have four sisters and two brothers. A few years ago, when I was 5, my siblings and I was put in foster care and moved from place to place until finally coming to live with Ronnie and David Lomavita. They had already taken in my younger brother, Julian, who was just a year old at the time. It wasn't long before the three of us were taken back to the reservation to live with my biological grandparents under court orders. Everyone was sad, including me. Life was complicated on the reservation with my older sister who turned to drugs and my grandparents who were alcoholics. I miss the Lomavita family, but this is where I learned about the power of prayer. While I was praying to go back, they were praying too. That summer, the social worker asked if the Lomavitas would consider being our legal guardians. For anyone who is not familiar with the Native American government, it is very rare and uncommon for a non-Native American family to be legal guardians of children who are. The hope of an adoption was considered impossible. In August of 2006, the Lomavitas flew up to Arizona to bring my sister, my brother, and me back home to Hawaii. Interestingly enough, the end of that same year, they welcomed their first child into the world after 12 years of trying. My Auntie Papu always jokes and says that they cheated because they went from having 0 to 5 kids in 1 year. Where did the fifth kid come from, you may ask? Well, in between the time we left and came back, they also took in my baby sister, Miley Rain, who was born in March of the same year. Which brings me to the question, what I asked to write about. What does arise and move forward mean to me? It means that I can forgive and move on from what I've been through. It means that I can pray to God and who listens and hears me, no matter where in the world I am. It means Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. On October 14, 2010, we received the official paperwork from the White Mountain Apache tribe finalizing the adoption. From me, my sister Daisy, and my brother Julian. My name is now Joslynn Marie Puolena Lomavita, and I am moving forward. I would like to thank God for giving me the strength to go through all of this, and I would like to thank my new parents, Ronnie and David Lomavita, who have always been there for me.